Campus Safety traveled to Washington, D.C. recently for the Security Industry Association's Secure Schools Roundtable on Capitol Hill.
Thanks for being here. It's a pleasure to be here and be part of this event and part of the School Safety Caucus.
Attendees of the event heard from a range of experts speaking on the state of K12 school security. One expert, John Montez of the NFPA, discussed his agency's new active shooter response guidance.
We definitely want more K12 involvement. I'll be honest with you, we reached out and we didn't get a lot of comeback from those associations. And maybe now they will. Now that it's out and now that, really there's something out there that's defensible they're gonna have to follow.
A couple of weeks ago, I visited Santa Fe High School in Texas, the scene of a brutal mass shooting where 8 students and 2 teachers were slain. It wasn't a pleasant trip, but it was a necessary conversation.
Because if you think this cannot happen to you, I'm here to tell you I used to think the same exact thing.
We also heard a personal story of the Parkland, Florida shooting to remind attendees why these issues are so important.
I was in room 1213 inside the 1200 building. That's on the first floor. So I'll just give a little run through what the day was like, as my dad said, to put some reality into the situation. So on the first floor, everyone was just sitting in their desks, and we heard about 4 to 5 shots. No one knew they were shots at the time, but they were loud enough to get us all out of our desks and scrambling around, and we eventually started to hide in one of the corners of the room. We eventually realized that was in line of sight with the door, and we heard more shots going off, and we started to realize what was going on. And still people thinking this can never happen, this isn't happening. People were thinking it was fake. Yeah. There's a little nook horizontal to the door where you're not visible from the little window in the door. So most of the class was able to fit, and part of the problem, not having done a code red drill, not having practiced this at all, we were not aware that not everyone could fit in that little nook. In part of the room, I was lucky to be one of the last people behind the teacher's desk, but there were a lot of people out in the open. 4 people in my room were shot and one of them passed away. It just goes to show that everything that could have went wrong in the situation went wrong. The fact, just in my room alone, so much could have changed the situation. Just in my room alone, the code red drills, policy, knowing exactly what to do in the situation would have saved lives. Knowing that we couldn't fit everyone in that tiny space in our room, knowing that this can happen to us, we never thought it could happen. I feel like even if we did do these code red drills, we wouldn't have taken them seriously enough to realize, not everyone can fit. We have to figure out a solution to this problem. We have to solve it, and that's really my story. And there's just so much that could have prevented this from happening.
Finally, members of the Department of Homeland Security assured attendees that government officials are working hard to support K-12 schools.
We are definitely not waiting for the shoe to drop. We take this very seriously.